Hey guys, Mike here from Insanely Great Mac. Today I got my review of the iPod Nano. This is the new 5th gen iPod Nano with video. Last week I did a first look, kind of hands-on with this, and I've been using it for a few days now, so I thought I'd come back and tell you what I think. And right up top here, overall, I think this is a great little device. And the key word here is overall. It does some core functions like the music player and the new FM tuner really well. And it's kind of its other stuff, the video, the new added video, playing video and looking at photos. I think it does okay job. The key features I think with this are going to be the music playing, both with the MP3 and the FM tuner. And I gotta say, I think the FM tuner may be the sleeper feature on this device. Everybody's talking about the new camera. Here's the built-in camera and microphone. But really the tuner, I think, really impressed me as a really cool feature. So let's check this out. Up top we got our music, and if you notice down here there's a scrolling secondary display. This is kind of cool. It gives you a little more info up on what you're working on up there. And as you can see, you got some of my cover art down here. And while I'm talking about cover art, it does have cover flow where you can kind of scroll through your stuff as cover flow. Use the click wheel for that, right? And it does use has an accelerometer on it to help you with that. Videos. I have a couple of videos on here. I shot a video on the camera, and I also uploaded a few videos. I put a movie on. Overall, I thought the video quality was pretty good. If you have movies that you bought off iTunes, or maybe you have some movies you loaded onto your computer, you'll be able to play them really well on here. The only downside, of course, is it has the smaller screen, and if you don't have any headphones plugged in, you're going to be listening on a tiny little speaker. Photos, pretty much the same deal with the photos. Again, you can see the secondary display here. It works great. It's just a small screen. So this is a great little device. Just have a little portable photo album with you wherever you go. Let's take a look at the radio here real quick. And the first thing we'll note here is it tells you no radio signal. You're going to have to plug in headsets in order to use this radio. At first I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a problem, because I thought, Apple maybe did something special with their earbuds where you had to use their earbuds to use the radio. But no, that's not true. You can use any basically 1/8 audio adapter, and it doesn't even have to even be headphones. This is just a line that I got going to the camera so you can hear it, and that just works. That's it. So here's the tuner, and to use the tuner you can just go, just move it like this to manage it, or you can do presets. And here we are, we're playing it, and up here you can see certain stations give some information. And here you got the station name, you got the song, and you got the artist. Although it does not support tagging. So some stations support tagging, some don't. And if you do have a station that supports tagging, you can tag songs. So if you're listening to a song, it's like, oh, hey, I like this song. You can tag it, and then when you sync up to iTunes, you can buy it from the iTunes store, or just kind of keep track of music you like, or however you want to use it. But you have to have a station that supports the tagging. And even though this one does send information, it doesn't support the tagging, okay? So again, here is the tuning. When you click it again, when you click it again, it'll give you option for audio first, the audio level, and then when you click it again, you get this live pause. And live pause is an awesome feature. This is pretty cool. Basically, you're now pausing the live radio feed, and it's recording it to a buffer. And it looked like to me you get about 15 minutes buffer, so it can record up to 15 minutes, and it is a rolling buffer. So once you get to the end of 15, you just start losing what you recorded over on the other end. That's really cool. This reminds me of the TiVo. The TiVo does the same thing with live TV, and this is just really awesome. So if you're listening to a song and you get interrupted, you can pause it, or if you listen to the news or a broadcast, anything, just pause it, and it'll keep your spot right there, and you can pick up, right where you left off. And even better, you can go back and you can say, hey, oops, I messed that one up. So either you can go back and say, hey, what did they just say? There you go. Or you can jump forward, jump past some commercials or something you don't want to listen to that you had saved in the buffer. This live pause, I think, is a great feature. And again, I think this radio really is the sleeper feature of this iPhone. I bet people are going to be using this radio more than they're going to be using some of the bigger splashy features such as the camera and microphone. The video camera, just real quick, I'll show you another little demo here of the video camera. Oh, I'm inside something. Okay, so here is the video camera. Just real quick, I got a bottle cleaner right here. Okay, so this gives you an idea of the video camera. Now, it does not have, the focus like the iPhone 3GS has. There we go. So, it's not going to be real good on the macro, getting in real tight. And, some things might be a little bit blurry. And overall, this camera was just okay. And it is, again, this is not a still camera. You can't take photos with it. You can only take video. And the reason for that Apple gave anyways is that this thing is so thin. They couldn't get a basically a camera that would have been given the results that we all would have want inside something this big, which basically means the camera for the 3GS was not going to fit in here. So they made it only video. And I mean, sure, you could make it take a photo, but you probably wouldn't be very happy with the photo. It'd probably be kind of blurry, very small megapixel, compared to what you can normally get. And here I got a couple examples of the video. The first one here I'm going to show you is with the iPod. And the second video here is what I took with the iPhone 3GS. These are the two comparisons, the iPod, now the iPhone 3GS. So there's a little comparison of the video. I'm not going to spend a whole time on this because I don't think it's too surprising that this tiny little camera is not going to perform as well as the iPhone 3GS camera. See how tiny that's supposed to be. And also not nearly as good as a regular dedicated camcorder or even, a full-size digital camera. And I think, like I said up top, this is not going to replace your video camera. You're not going to want to buy this instead of buying a video camera. If you want a video camera, you're going to want to buy a video camera. This is going to be something you're going to have in your pocket at all times, and you can grab a quick video. That's the idea. The idea is not to really become your primary video camera. And the last feature I want to mention here is the pedometer. The pedometer is pretty cool because you can leave this on all the time. So you can just throw it in your pocket and be walking around all day long and it'll be recording your steps. This is pretty cool. The one thing to note is it does suck a little bit of battery, as you'd expect. And inside the extras here, you get an alarm. You can use an alarm clock. You can sync your calendars to it. Same with your contacts. You got a clock one. Here's your fitness where we just talked about the pedometer. Got a few games on there you can play, kill some time. Notes, you can upload some notes to it. So you can keep it on here. You can put your grocery list on here, something like that. Stopwatch is a simple stopwatch. And voice memos. Voice memos is pretty cool. It uses this little microphone right here on the back. And you can record a voice memo. Again, nice new feature, pretty nifty. This is a nice little one to have too. So there it is, guys, the iPod Nano. Overall, I say this is a pretty cool device. And that's the key word, overall. The camera is nothing special. The video camera is nothing special. It's a nice little added feature, but I wouldn't be buying this thinking, hey, I'm going to be shooting all these cool videos with it. This is just kind of a nice value-added feature, I think, for an already great media player. And, so number one, I think it does a great job playing music. Number two, the FM tuner, I think, is awesome. I'm really excited about the FM tuner. If I were to buy one of these, I think it would be for the FM tuner. It's great for a photo album, just having a photo album with you. If you want to show friends, family, coworkers, whatever, the latest pictures of your family, your pets, whatever, you can pull this out and everybody can look at it real easy. Same thing, videos. Nice little way to kill some time, maybe watch some videos. Again, if you shot some videos of your family, pets, whatever, you can show other people it. And again, it's a great little podcasting player. Upload your latest favorite podcasts on here. And you always have it with you. All right, guys, this is Mike from Insanely Great Mac. Thanks for watching.